think I was talking to them. I'm actually an NTU alumni. So, and we exchanged position because I think both of them are also NUS alumni, but we are all contributing towards the startup ecosystem very strongly in Singapore and also around the world. So very quickly, we represent US Enterprise. Also, we're very proud to be a top university, not just in Singapore, but not just in Asia, but also around the world. So we have a, So we have a project called Block71 here. Actually, it's an incubation and innovation project of NUS Enterprise, and we are not just here in Vietnam. We have centers all around the world. We have centers in Silicon Valley. We have centers in Japan. We have centers in Indonesia, China, and many emerging and developed markets all around the world. And we are very, very bullish. We are here in Vietnam as well. So in terms of impact, if we look at impact of NUS Enterprise and Block71 incubation, we have incubated nearly 2,000 startups, most of them from Singapore, and we are also very proud to have produced 10 unicorns. So you may be familiar with some of these companies. So unicorns are companies valued more than $1 billion US dollars, and most of these companies are from Singapore, some from Silicon Valley, and we have some from Indonesia. So we are waiting for the next unicorn in Vietnam. And we hope to be part of the journey of this unicorn. So very quickly on sharing about NUS's NUS Enterprise model, how we look at the entire ecosystem. We also start with talent development first. We have this program called the NUS Overseas College. We send students overseas to intern with startups, attach them into startup ecosystem and groom them, inspire them to be entrepreneurs. So that is the top of the funnel. Apart from NOC, we have something called the MSVC, which is the Masters of Science in Venture Creation. It is also a program to train entrepreneurs. At the middle of the funnel is the GRIP program, which is something that we do with NTU as well. So GRIP program helps scientists convert their research into startups. So we're helping scientists become entrepreneurs through the GRIP program. And lastly, all of these ideas will eventually flow into Block71, where we will support them, incubate and accelerate their growth. Lastly, you can see there's an investment fund that we recently announced. It is $150 million. We will invest in deep tech startups that are NUS affiliated. So what does NUS affiliated means? It means you're either an alumni of NUS, or if you have been through some of our programs like GRIP program or Block71 programs, then you will be eligible for funding. So this is what I briefly talked about. The GRIP program is a program where we help turn scientists into founders. So a little bit about Vietnam. I mean, we are all in Vietnam and we are very, very excited. So for NUS Enterprise, why are we here? One is it's a very exciting country. It's fast growing, target 8% GDP growth. It's already on track. I think last quarter is about 6 to 7% already. Second is great talent, young population. And third, we have very good and strong policies. The example of this building itself, the opening ceremony, the things that you are all doing here are signs of a very strong policy and push by the government to promote innovation. Lastly, on the fourth point, between Singapore and Vietnam, there's very, very strong relationship. We just upgraded our bilateral relationship to a comprehensive strategic partnership. So we will do more between Singapore and Vietnam, especially on the innovation ecosystem. In terms of impact, so just to share a little bit about our presence here in Vietnam, actually our local partner here is Becamex. Becamex is the state-owned enterprise, now part of Ho Chi Minh City. So we partner them to have Block71 here in Vietnam. And in terms of impact, these are the startups that we have incubated, more than 75. We're also very active in running our ecosystem building initiatives, bringing people together. And then, of course, we do investor matching. So we invite VCs to come down to have one-to-one chats and pitching so that the startups in Vietnam stand a chance to get investments from Singapore VCs or even Vietnamese VCs. We also help startups go to market in Vietnam. So recently, we facilitated a very big deal between a Singapore startup and one of Vietnam's largest private education group. Here in Vietnam, in case you are wondering, what does Block71 do? And if you have never heard of us, these are the 3 things that we do. Just remember ABCs. We are here to accelerate the growth of founders through our programs. Second is we have a co-working space, so we provide a base for founders to build and create. Lastly, we are very, very active in community building because we want to bring everyone together. Just to share a little bit more about some of the programs that we are doing. This is a program that we are actually running together with the Vietnamese government, mainly with the National Innovation Center, and we are supported by Temasek Foundation. It is an incubation program to support young Vietnamese founders across Vietnam, and we are looking for 1,000 teams. So it's a very, very ambitious program. We really want to support the ecosystem, give young people an opportunity to succeed. So what we are doing here is to provide them with training, investments, and also a chance to incubate in Block71 Singapore, our headquarters. So the top 10 teams will receive a $25,000 investment from our partner Golden Gate Ventures, and the top 2 teams will be sent to Singapore for a 3-month incubation, and we will pay for their flights and accommodation for the 3 months. So it's a very good opportunity for the young founders from the universities. Next slide. So who is eligible? Students, current staff of universities, or even a recent alumni. So if you fall into all of these 3 categories, you can sign up by taking a quick photo of the QR code. I'll leave this here for maybe 5 seconds so that you can take a quick photo. Share it around. If you think it's a good program, please help us spread the word as well. A little bit about Block71. Also within the space, we have a residency program to support entrepreneurs. So we provide them with experts like HR expertise, legal expertise to support the founders here. We also have VCs coming in all the time to do clinic sessions with our founders. And here is some photos of our very vibrant space. So a lot of things are always happening in Block71. Lots of energy right there. People can access founders. Founders can come together to make conversations and work with one another. These are our current startups and also companies that are working with us right now. All of them are in tech. Most of them are AI companies. And we are very diverse. So about 40% are foreigners. So of the foreigners, we've got Singaporean founders. We've got founders from Brazil, Laos, Australia, the US. So it's very diverse. And most of our founders are Vietnamese. So again, back to community building, we are very, very passionate in this. So we bring people together for fireside chats. We also do one-to-one pitching sessions. So if anyone is from the venture capital space or if you're a founder here, please reach out to us. We create opportunities for you to get funded. I think I missed a slide. Yeah, so this was a lunchtime sharing session that we did with our Singapore founders. So yesterday, actually, one of our unicorns, Carousel, the co-founders came down to share and talk about how to how to build a unicorn, how to scale from something to a $1 billion company. So that was very useful for our entrepreneurs to receive such insights and perspectives. Should I? Maybe someone who is controlling. Okay. So a little bit about our plans. We want to work with our partners, including C-Hub, MRI as well. We are having so much conversations on what we want to do for next year. So we are here in Ho Chi Minh City, but actually, we are very lucky that people are actually, no, not yet. So we are very lucky that people are actually inviting us to open Block71 in their cities as well. So we have been traveling to Hanoi, we are going to Da Nang. So we really want to impact the whole of Vietnam. So that's on a city expansion. One thing we want to do here as well is to help scientists in Vietnam, because there are lots of amazing professors, a lot of research happening here. We want to help them convert their ideas into businesses. We also want to build landing pads to help foreign startups to come into Vietnam. We are very keen to even work deeper with the Vietnamese government on regulatory sandboxes as well, doing innovation and advisory. And lastly, we want to look for partners to do joint acceleration programs. And all of these things are for next year. So here is the team. We are all very, very friendly. So if you see any of us, please reach out and see how we can work closer together. If you're very keen to be in a startup ecosystem, join our WhatsApp group. And that's where we will share more activities, information about what's going on, tips and tricks, and all of the random stuff. But they are useful stuff, I promise.